Okay, hello everybody. It's good to have you all in this course. Okay, you are the most advanced people in this course. So this is the page that you already know how to use it. Okay, and the last thing that I uploaded was a survey in order to see if we can meet next week for a speaking session. The idea is that we can meet together, okay, and speak ideally, okay, in the classroom. This is not compulsory, as I said, it's not mandatory, but I strongly advise to go because it's always useful to develop your speaking skills. Sometimes we don't have the opportunity to do it very often because we're in a Spanish speaking country, but the idea is to take these chances, okay, so we can clarify certain doubts, we can improve comprehension and also improve production of the language in spoken English, okay, so that is very important. So this is going to be the first class. Okay, I will upload some homework related to the class, and it's going to be this way every week, apart from the lessons, speaking lessons that we can also have. Okay, I will give you the decisions for the speaking session for next week once I have checked all the survey. So, okay, I will start making a kind of introduction to the test, okay, the TIE test. So you know that the TIE test is divided into four main parts, okay, the writing, listening, reading, and speaking, okay. So I will cover here the reading and listening part first, okay. I can speak about this in the speaking session too, but I will explain it though. So we have the American Language Course Placement Test, okay, which is the the reading and listening part. It has 100 questions, okay, divided in listening and in reading, okay. So the important thing here is that you know, okay, how to do the test. So in the first part, this is what we call listening, okay, this is listening, and the other ones are reading. Okay, what is important here, I will open here a transcript. Okay, I have here an example. You will hear a statement only once, okay, and you will have to answer the question. So we have here four options, okay. The statement, what you hear, but it's said, okay, I have it here written, okay. So you will hear the instructor ask, are you going to the dance? The student said, I like to, but I have to study. And what does the student mean? Okay, this is the key question. What does the student mean? He wants to go, but he has to study. So that means that he can't go. Okay, the thing is that you don't have a statement written here. Okay, you have the question in the audio. Okay, so you have to know how to answer to this question. Okay, let's see number 2. It says, Lieutenant Jones was told to report to the commander at 1:15. What does he have to be there? Okay, when does he have to be there? Okay, at 1:15. Okay, that's quite common. When you have it written, you say, it's very easy. Okay, but of course you don't have this written in the test. You have to listen to it. Okay, so that makes it harder. Okay, so this is an example of how you have to address the listening part. Okay, we will be working on this, okay. It's important that you remember that this class is going to be all in English because you are advanced level, okay. The intermediate level is mix and mix, and the basic one is mainly Spanish, okay, than English, right? Okay, this is the listening part. What about the reading part? The reading part, more than reading here, I will consider that is more than reading, it is grammar, vocabulary, and expressions, okay, like adjective plus preposition, verbs plus prepositions, okay. And in order to address this part, you have to know the rules, okay. So we will be working on the rules. So for example, here is the rule of conditional sentences, okay. You have to learn the conditionals in order to know how to answer this question, okay. So this is one of the things that we will be working on today, okay, the conditionals, okay, and that will be your homework for this class, okay, the conditional sentences, okay. And also I will be uploading a listening, okay, that maybe not the same that you have in TIE, but it's similar, okay. and you can start developing your ear to listening to English again, okay, and answering certain things. Okay, so we have here the rule of conditional. Okay, here is another rule. We say he is in the military service. We always say he's an officer. Why? Because the rule here is every time you speak about your job, you say a teacher, an officer, a doctor, a whatever. Okay? In Spanish, we just say I am teacher. But in English, we say I am a teacher. Okay? If you know that, you can answer this question. Okay? So, Jones has only a few days to learn to dive. He will need a lot of time. He has little time left. He has to study every day. He has many days. Few days is similar to say little time. Okay, what is the difference? Few is for countable and time little is for uncountable. Time is uncountable, days is countable. Okay, another rule. Only rules. If you learn the rules, you can address here. Okay, and I always say in this part, in the reading and listening, which is 100 questions. Okay, it represents 40% of the total test. So that means that you can get 90 in this part, 95 questions correct, and you can get a very high score in the type because it values 40% of the total test. Okay, this is about reading and listening. The speaking test is about 40% of the test, and we will be speaking about that in the sessions of speaking, and writing is just 10. Okay, so this is a kind of summary of what is TIE about. Okay, the idea is that we can focus on this, and also we can focus on communicative English, okay, which is always useful. It's a very useful tool nowadays. Okay, so this is going to be the first part of the class. Okay, I will divide it because I need to make videos shorter in order to upload them. Okay, so this is the first part, talking about how the test is done and what does the test evaluate. Okay, and you can also watch Directiva, okay, which is B002, where you can see all the details about what the test evaluates. Okay, good. First part, this is the first part.